Welcome to Rayleigh Adventures. This weekend I went all the way down to London to do London Marathon. This is the Friday footage from that day. We went into the expo and just explored all the different stalls and interactive activities.
So you could write on the wall, take a selfie with people like Mo Farah, and there was lots of stalls to look around.
Here's a quick little time lapse of the walk around the centre. There's quite a lot to pick from, and I also wanted to check my name on the famous wall of names. Then we got the train back home and saw a nice little corgi, walked through the park, and then started carb loading 2 days early.
So we kicked off Saturday with Burgess Parkrun, and here's a little pan of the park.
We spent some time walking around, just getting to grips with where everything was before we started. I wasn't actually going to be running this because I'm running the day after, so I was just accompanying Hayley on the day to watch the race. Normally there's about 500 to 600 people doing this course, which is quite a busy one for what we're used to.
And here's a sneak peek of the finish funnel. So then we walked over and I went to the first timers briefing.
Well done, The course is essentially an out and back with some curves in there, and then into the finish funnel, which I think might be a bit short today. So do stay, when you come to the finish line, do stay in your position and stay in the funnel. I think that's about it, I think. Well done. Thank you very much.
I think this was the busiest parkrun I've ever been at, and I ended up stuck quite at the back. So I had a lot of people, a lot of people in front of me. And yeah, everyone was spilling over the paths because they weren't even big enough for everyone to get going.
I tried to get a video of everyone starting, but it was pretty hard with the vast amount of people actually running that day. You should be able to see Hayley any second now if she decides to start running. Still nowhere to be seen. Oh, there she is. Yeah, there we go. So Hayley's just enjoying it. She kind of got a bit stuck behind everyone.
And here's my slightly pathetic sprint finish. There's my time at the bottom. It wasn't too bad. I didn't have my quick shoes on, so I was quite pleased with that, really.
We then had another little walk around the park. So this is just a few different shots before we headed over to Greenwich Market. There's just quite a lot of market stalls, so I just wanted to get my legs turned over before the race, so we just had a little walk around, and then we got some lunch in a nice burger place, which was very yummy, I should add.
So there were already lots of barriers being set up for the race, so we had a look around Cutty Sark, see what was going on. You could even see some of the TV equipment, like that fluffy microphone. So it was the day of the marathon. We'd gotten up early, had breakfast, and then we headed over to the train station. We even got followed by a cat.
Luckily it didn't run the race with me, even though that would have been pretty fun. It did get pretty busy on the train station. and once we were actually on it, we were stuck for a couple of minutes, which wasn't ideal. But after we got off, we were just heading over to the starting area, so I was in blue wave 1, which you can see me heading towards. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get any footage from within inside it, but this is the footage of just after Cutty Sark with the elite wheelchair race.
Here you can see the lead car and bike for the men's elite race. This is the front pack. You can see the pacers at the front. You can even see them being chased by the bikes. Then there was the exciting moment of Mo Farah going past.
Here you can now see the masses running past. Shortly you should see me run past the camera. There I am, but I'm only about 11k in, so I've still got a long way to go. Here you can now see me going over Tower Bridge. This was a very exciting moment because this is normally the best part of the course.
After quite a long queue for the DLR, I managed to get over to Canary Wharf, and this was my view.
This is me finally running down the last few hundred meters of the London Marathon. I'm really giving it my all now. I guess the real question is, what time will I get? PB baby!
Luckily I'd made it to the finish just in time to spot Ryan as he went to collect his bag. So you can see him there chatting away like he always does.
From this point I was trying to look for one of those foil blankets just to be cool, but I couldn't actually find where everyone got them from. I then proceeded to go into the medical tent as I randomly rubbed all of my back feet off.
Then we headed over to claim Ryan's free burger, which he got for having completed the marathon and just showing the medal.
We then all sat down and ate the burger pretty quickly. I then had to rush to upload it to Strava, as I always do. After that, we then headed to the coach for the journey home.
And that was our London Marathon weekend.
On to our next adventure.